Hi everybody, so we are here at Lowe's Hotel in St. Louis with me and Tammy, and as you can see, I am overlooking Busch Stadium. I think that's Busch Stadium, that's right behind me, and we're here to see the Kings. This will be our 9th arena that we are going to be seeing a hockey game in. It's, I think, our 6th with the Kings. Some of them are pretty easy if you include the Ducks and Vegas. So anyways, we're about to go out into town and tell you what we find. This is outside our room, and you can see we're at Ballpark Village. Let me see if I can zoom that in a little bit. And if you look, this is right Busch Stadium right there. So our room is actually up on there somewhere. In the daytime at Busch Stadium, you can come out and you can actually see statues of former players. And if you listen, you can actually hear them replaying announcements from games. So you can see here we are in Ballpark Village. And so a really good place to go and eat is this place right here, which is known as Bally's Live. I'm going to be inside of there in just a minute. But to give you an idea of where I am, right over there is the arch. You can see a little bit of the arch. If I get my finger in here, right there is the arch. And then over on this side, I'm going to get a better picture of it in just a minute. I don't know if you can really see it back over there. Is somewhere right around in there is the Commissioner's Trophy. It's a giant version of the Commissioner's Trophy, which is what they give to the winner of the World Series. So we'll go take a look at that in just a minute. We're going to go inside of Bally's Live, and I'll show you inside there. It's really cool to eat in there. They mainly got finger food and big screen TVs to watch sports. So you can even see there's something playing up in here also. This is inside Bally's Live, and we are right across the street from the Cardinal Stadium. So you can see it, you can eat in here, you can watch games in here. And if you go out right this way, you will be going right into center field entrance of Busch Stadium where the Cardinals play. And this right behind me is the Commissioner's Cup, which is given to the winner of the World Series. And if we look right over here, you can see, I guess the Cardinals have won it about 6 times because that's how many banners they have up there. But this is also in Ballpark Village in St. Louis. So transportation in St. Louis, you can buy a one-day pass. They're $5 for the Metrolink, or you can always take a horse and carriage. Hi everyone, so we're here at the St. Louis Arch in Missouri, and just some tips real quick if you're going to go in. Make sure that you get tickets in advance because it does sell out, especially with COVID. Make sure that you have a face mask. The price to get in is about $16, and face masks are about $1. You ride in a little car that goes up to the top, and then behind me, if you notice way up in here in the arch, you'll see there's little windows that you can look out from, which are pretty cool, and I'm going to have some pictures here on this video. Another tip for if you are going to come is make sure that you take screenshots of your tickets because our tickets got erased, and there's one ticket for each adult. I know some places I go, there may be one ticket, and it may cover 2 adults, like sporting events are starting to do that. However, here at the Arch, make sure that you have a screenshot for each ticket. We got our tickets, this is Father's Day, we got our tickets earlier this afternoon and we were able to get in at 4:20. But there's the St. Louis Arch, and we're gonna look at some pictures. From the top of the arch, you can see Busch Stadium, as well as the rest of the city of St. Louis. And this is looking straight down from the arch, and on the opposite side, you can see the Mississippi River. One cool little structure is this thing of people walking. So this is another building that's supposed to be haunted. It's part of City Hall also. And again, sometimes at night, as people look out, or as people drive by, they say you can see people looking out when nobody's supposed to be in the building. So people have said that they heard noises in there, and kids laughing, and footsteps, and they turn around and there's nobody there. So that's City Hall in St. Louis. So behind me here is the house from The Exorcist. The Exorcist is actually based on a true story, and it was about a young boy who lived in Washington, D.C., and he became possessed. The priest there couldn't find or couldn't cure him, but he kept getting scratches in his body. And so what finally happened is he had the scratches spelled out the word Louis, and the family felt like they should move to St. Louis because they had some people here who they thought might be able to help them with what's going on. They took him to doctors and everything, and finally 2 priests actually worked on him. One was Reverend Broden, I think the other one was named Reverend Halloran, but this is the actual house that The Exorcist took place in. Most people don't know The Exorcist was based on a real story. City Garden park, I guess. The City of St. Louis presents City Garden. In this unique garden setting, you will find pools and a spray plaza to enjoy, a cafe, lush landscaping to explore, seating for relaxation, and sculpture by internationally recognized artists. And this is in City Garden on Market Street, which has a lot of sculptures. The Invisible Man sculpture. Rabbits, sculpture. Sculptures. Sculpture. Pinocchio, sculpture. Sculptures. And finally, sculptures. While in St. Louis, make sure to ride the St. And here is the Dome at America's Center. This is where the Rams used to play. The Los Angeles Rams, when they moved to St. Louis and became the St. Louis Rams, before they moved to Los Angeles and became the Los Angeles Rams. So this is where they used to play, and right now it's used for things such as monster jams with the trucks, the motocross. Today they actually have a competition, a national band competition going on. But you can see it's a pretty big building, and that's the Dome at America's Center. And if you can see, right there is the end of the Dome at America's Center. And after that, there is nothing. You're outside of St. Louis, or at least the city. Why is there a seal of Indiana in St. Louis, Missouri? Also in St. Louis is the T-Rex house, where you can see a real live Tyrannosaurus Rex. This is Washington Street in St. Louis, and it looks like it's a historical area. Restaurants are in here and shops and things like that, but you can see all the buildings are old. And so if all the buildings are old, you know what that means. That means all the buildings must be haunted. So, Washington Street. Me and Tammy found a really good place to get chicken while here in St. Louis. So this is the Campbell House, which was the first house that was built in the elegant Lucas Place neighborhood. The Campbell House was the home of renowned fur trader and entrepreneur Robert Campbell and his family from 1854 to 1938. And the museum contains hundreds of original Campbell possessions, including furniture, paintings, clothing, letters, carriages, and a unique set of interior photographs taken in the mid-1800s. And of course, it's haunted. Okay, this is arena number 9, St. Louis Blues versus the Los Angeles Kings. And it is October 23rd, 2001. Go Kings!
Go Kings!
We got to sing Take Me Home Country Roads, which is pretty common to do at Blues games. Life is old here.
Los Angeles, number 3.
And unfortunately, my Kings lost 7-3. They got blown out, but it was still a good time. Okay, and that's it from St. Louis, but I did make one mistake. As it turns out, the St. Louis Cardinals have won 8 World Series, not 6 like I had said previously. I was just counting the banners on the side of that building. As it turns out, there was 2 more banners around the corner. So that's it from St. Louis, and if you liked the video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time.